fellow cinema enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today's movie I'll be reviewing for you is 9 to 5, starring Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Dolly Parton. This movie was made in 1980 and it has a lot of misogynistic things that the boss does, egotistical, they go on and on. He is a bigot, he's disgusting. This makes me so glad that there are anti-harassment things in place today in the workforce, because this guy would have gotten a big old punch in the face from me had I been working in this office that the three main female characters work in. So Lily Tomlin plays Violet. She's been at this company for 12 years. Dolly Parton plays Dorley, who is the secretary to the head of the company. His name is Franklin Hart Jr. And then there is a new person named Judy, played by Jane Fonda, who comes in and she sees just how tough this workplace is. Violet has, as I said, been with the company for 12 years and she has been passed over for a management position so many times. Actually, Franklin was her trainee when he first arrived and he's in a bigger position than her now. Judy doesn't like the way that Franklin treats other women that work there. And poor Dorley has a reputation that she doesn't deserve. People think that she is sleeping with Franklin, she's sleeping with the boss, and she gets a lot of favors, and that's not true. She's married very happily and she does not like it, and she knows when Franklin is making advances on her. So finally the three of them have just had it, and one night they get together at Dorley's place and smoke a joint that Violet had from her son, and they all discuss how they would like to get back at Franklin and his misogynistic ways. Dorley, I think, has the funniest one. She would want to like turn the tables on Franklin and sexually harass him to see how he would like it. And then Judy's would be, oh goodness, I actually forget what Judy's would be, but hers was pretty darn funny too. And Violet had the best scenario. Hers would be like a mix of cartoon characters because it would balance out like the darkness and the lightness of the situation. She said that she would want to poison Franklin and then dump him out the window because his chair is always broken, so she would take his broken chair and dump him out the window. All the while she is dressed like Snow White and there are like little knockoff Disney characters, woodland creatures around her. And unfortunately, Violet's thing kind of comes true, not on purpose, but by accident. And the three of them are thrown into like this crazy situation, and then it goes back and forth between them blackmailing Franklin and then Franklin blackmailing them and getting back at them. But while Franklin is not in the office, the women actually have a chance to make the place a better environment for the female workers on the floor. They have different shift schedules, so people can pick what shifts they want to come in. If they can do like an 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 10 to 6, whatever they come in, and it just makes the whole place better. They put in a lot of other things because as we find out, Dorley can do a spot-on impression of forging Franklin's signature, so she enacts all these things through his signature, and the comeback at the end for Franklin is the best, and it makes me so happy. I had never ever watched 9 to 5 before I watched it for this review. I've always heard of it, and I actually found that I had the DVD in my collection, which was probably from when I worked in a library. Somebody must have donated it. So I had 9 to 5, and I'm like, alright, you know what, let me finally watch it. I want to see this. And I loved it. I did not know what to expect, so when it took like kind of that dark turn with Violet accidentally poisoning Franklin, I was like, holy crap, like I was so not expecting it. There was a lot of things in this movie I wasn't expecting, and I really, really liked it. I like 9 to 5. I'm so happy that I had the sense to take this DVD home with me and keep it. Dolly Parton, I think was the best. Oh my god, I love Dolly Parton in this movie so much. Dora Lee was like my favorite character. Dolly Parton did an amazing job. I loved every single one of her scenes. I was so excited to actually like see her come in, even though I've never really like seen her act. But for some reason I was just like so excited to see her in this. Probably because I'm a huge Mamrie Hart fan, and Mamrie Hart loves Dolly Parton, and also she had done an auto-tunes video with Flula. If you guys don't know who Mamrie Hart and Flula Borg are, you guys are out of your freaking minds. But they did a video on Flula's channel where they like sing karaoke in the car, and Flula like remixes it, and it is one of the greatest videos in existence, as my one friend puts it, because she's obsessed with Mamrie and Flula, and she's not wrong, because it is one of the most hilarious videos that is out on YouTube. And every time I heard the theme song 9 to 5, I thought of Mamrie and Flula singing 9 to 5 in this car. They both had these crazy wigs on, crazy outfits, and they just totally nailed singing 9 to 5. Mamrie is amazing. So I think I was just like very excited to see Dolly Parton because of Mamrie Hart. But I mean, what a great thing to look forward to, and I'm so happy that Mamrie likes Dolly Parton, and then that her and Flula did 9 to 5 as his auto-tunes video, because it made me want to see 9 to 5 even more. And that's probably why I took it, because I had the video 9 to 5 in my head. And so I thank Mamrie, I thank Flula for doing this, and I was so happy to finally sit and watch 9 to 5. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm seeing Dolly Parton, and I'm just thinking of Mamrie Hart with this big giant wig on singing 9 to 5 and totally nailing it. So that was my review of the 1980 movie 9 to 5, starring Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, and Jane Fonda. If you like this review in any way, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. If you have seen 9 to 5, what was your favorite part? Who was your favorite character? Anything you want to discuss about 9 to 5, and also if you guys have any suggestions for like Dolly Parton songs besides I Will Always Love You and 9 to 5, leave them there too, because I'd really like to listen to Dolly Parton. I'd like to know what other songs she sings besides those two. And if you also in the comments, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should watch, be them newer movies or older movies, leave them there, and if I pick your movie and I watch it and I review it, I'll give you a shout out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future Let's Get Reelz movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.